Alright, 1 hour and 10 minutes in on another beautiful blue sky day here in Ontario. Only complaint, of course, again is those little leaves are blowing the wrong way. Got ourselves here a little 10 to 15 mile per hour headwind again today, but that is alright. We are on another short day today. We're going to head up 82 miles to the Driftwood Provincial Park and call that a day. Feeling pretty good out here. A couple of short days and some of the rehab using the rolling pin from hell to stretch out that quad. Seemed to have loosened that thing up a little bit. I was in the saddle 6 hours total yesterday. Felt pretty good. I remember complaining to the camera about the pavement being awful out there, and indeed that was a really bad stretch. But right after I got off the camera there, it improved quite a bit, and then all the way into North Bay it was fine, and then leaving North Bay this morning it's been really good. So you can see right back here, well, maybe you can't see, we got about a foot of shoulder here, and it's in great shape. So could use a little more width, but we are getting through just fine. So pavement good today, weather absolutely beautiful here today. North Bay was nice, had a chance to go swim in Lake Nipissing. We've got like we're going 15 miles per hour here today. That's pretty good considering. Starting to get a little hilly. I like that. Been up and down a few times. Nothing big yet. But you can see this road's cut through the rocks here behind us. Hopefully we'll get some more of that as we go along. And yeah, it's probably time to keep rolling. Okay, we are 3.5 hours in on this fine Saturday afternoon. It is a beautiful day for a bike ride here in Ontario, my goodness. It is one bright blue sky. We've got a beautiful 10 to 20 mile per hour headwind to keep us from trying to go too fast. And we have gotten into some hills here. It's beautiful here. You can see a hillside off in the foreground there. When we got to Mattawa, we were up against a pretty decent sized river, and Highway 17 is following it now. So the river, I don't know what river it is. We'll get a sign one of these times that we get up close to it again. Looks really nice. It's carved out a valley here that's maybe about 300 feet deep vertically. So these are little bitty hills, and we've been up and down the hills on this side about 4 or 5 times now. The river is maybe a half mile away from the road, but the road is going up and down, up and down, up and down over these nice little streams, some white water. It's very, very scenic out here. Feeling real good. I'm on reduced rations of vitamin I here today and feeling great about it. Should be another 2 hours in the saddle or so. Saturday afternoon traffic is a lot lower than the last couple of days, and look at this giant shoulder we're on right now. Wow, if it was like this the whole way, I'd never have anything to complain about. And you know, I'm always looking for something to complain about. It's one of my favorite things to do. In fact, if it weren't for all the complaining that a guy gets to do, probably wouldn't enjoy biking all that much. But well, this is a beautiful day. I think I'm gonna get my butt in gear and get up to the Provincial Park here. It's probably, I guess, another 2.5 hours in the, maybe even less than that. Two to 2.5 hours in the saddle. If we can hold 15 into this wind, we'll be there in a couple hours. So Anyway, what a day for a ride. Wow. Let's say we're at about 95% or better on just picture perfect days out here. The weather can be shitty every day from here on in and it'd still exceed my expectations, so I got nothing to complain about there. No matter what it throws. I would take a tailwind a day or two here, particularly after I try to get back to the 100-mile days. We'll see. Today's a meager 82, I believe. But, I'm gonna roll. Get to go downhill again for a while. I love that. Alright, well here we are in a place called Two Rivers. Actually it was in French. It looked a lot like Two Rivers to me though. Kind of a scenic place. I believe we're actually following the Ottawa River. Little did I know. Yeah, there's a shot of the hillsides over there. They might be a little bit larger than the hills we're climbing on this side, I can't tell. Really, as far as climbing goes, these aren't hills. Just a nice, steady bike ride today. I shouldn't have opened my big yapper about how great the pavement was back there. We crossed into Renfrew County, and at the county line, they welcomed all cyclists by filling up that 1-foot wide shoulder with a safety rumble strip. There's been nowhere to ride. I've been on the white line and in the lane for the last, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. And every time some big truck or something scares me back across that rumble strip, it hurts. Whew. Shaking the bike like you wouldn't believe. You got to avoid that. I'm going to break a wheel. But right now everything's looking pretty smooth out here. That's a nice view. Alright, time to keep rolling. Our campsite's on this river, about 20 miles up, maybe less. Well, we've got ourselves a genuine Suicide Century caliber hill here. We just climbed up the other side. I'm guessing it was 500 or 600 feet. And now there's a giant warning sign, watch out, 6% for 1 kilometer heading down. So we'll make full use of that. That should be a good time. It's 4.5 hours in, probably about 15 miles to go. And I'm feeling great today. So wanted to give you a shot of the first hill we've had in what seems like forever. So time to go down it. Okay, done riding for the day on number 28. Ended up at about 86 miles, right at about 15.1, 15.2, which is pretty good going into a wind today. I felt really good. Weather was beautiful, and this is the view from our campsite for the night. I am looking forward to Lana getting us registered and getting down here with the van, which contains some ice cold beers. But until that happens, I've got me a bottle of Coke and some potato chips. Yeah, Coca-Cola. Not really a good substitute, but it'll do. It's wet. So yeah, nice view from here. And I am going to get into that. That's the river. I'm going to jump in that river here in about 10 minutes.